Rachel was crying. What I want to share with you, genuine tears that I had 15 years ago. Years ago, I was sitting in my office in New York, and I had an entire day planned for the next day. I had to go down to Florida for the day. Everything was planned. Everything was clear by the hour. We knew exactly what we need to do from meeting to meeting, from group to group. And suddenly I get a phone call letting me know that my morning flight tomorrow is canceled. But they're telling me we have an offer for you if you're interested. If you want, we could fly you tonight. You could stay there already, be in a motel, and like this you won't be messed up for your day. Sounded to me like a good idea. So I said, no problem. I'll go for it. I was supposed to meet over there. A regional director was coming in from Houston. And we said, no problem, I'll meet him in the morning and all will be good. As I'm on the way to LaGuardia, I suddenly feel that I'm missing something. I quickly look around. I tried to figure out clearly. My tefillin bag is not with me. I called the office. I asked them, tell me, could you check? Is my tefillin in the office? And they said, yeah, 100%. Your tefillin's here. Okay, now what do? I'm halfway to LaGuardia, turning back to Midtown. I'm not going to make the flight. I said, you know what? Not a problem. 7:30 in the morning, I'm meeting a regional director. Everything will be good. I'll have his tefillin. No problem. And like this, I continue my day. I arrive in Florida. I'm set up. And I suddenly wake up in the morning. I look at my watch. It's 7:30. 7:30, I'm already supposed to be at the airport, meeting a region. What's going on? I pick up my phone. I have 12 missed calls. I quickly punch back the number, and the regional shaliach is telling me, I'm sorry, but you know, we have a 10-month-old baby. Well, he decided this night to sleep. I overslept. I missed a 6 a.m. flight coming in. Sorry, I'm not in Florida. I asked him, wait a minute, are you on the next flight? He said, no, it's Tuesday. United doesn't have midday flights. I'm only going to arrive at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You're on your own today. I said, okay. I hang up and I say, oh my gosh, tefillin. He's my tefillin. What am I going to do? Okay, I said, I'll rush to the first meeting. First meeting I come to, I wasn't comfortable asking from this rabbi in Florida, please give me tefillin. I'm a rabbi, I don't have tefillin yet. When I didn't put on tefillin, I didn't ask. I'm waiting, then he tells me, I want you to meet the student. I want you to inspire him. And we're talking. And from there, I'm going to another meeting. We're over there, it's a bunch of moms who are running a school. They didn't have tefillin for me. And like this, the day's going in, and I don't have tefillin. And I'm freaking out, what's going to be? I never had a day without tefillin. And then I look at the watch and I said, you know what? The regional director is coming in just an hour. I'll go early to the airport. I'll park. I'll wait for him. And I'll get tefillin on time in the day. I arrived at the airport in Florida. And as I walk in, not even 2 seconds in the airport, this kid comes running over to me and says, Rabbi, do you have tefillin for me? What? What? Took me a moment to understand what just happened. And I told him, in just about 10 minutes, somebody's coming in with tefillin. I also need tefillin. What's your story? And Mach, listen well. This is what he told me. I'm not a frum Jew. I barely know I'm Jewish. I'm from Los Angeles. But I know one thing. I want to stay Jewish. I want to stay connected. And I didn't know how. And 6 months ago, this rabbi in LA told me, you don't need to keep anything. One thing, put on tefillin every day. And he looks at me and he says, Rabbi, I'm already for 6 months putting on tefillin every day. I don't miss a day. 7 days a week I put on tefillin. And today, I came down to Florida to check colleges. And you're not going to believe it. I was in the Hillel house. I was in every place. I couldn't find tefillin today. And my flight is in just an hour. And I was freaking out. This will be the first day in 6 months that I made a commitment that in order to stay Jewish and marry Jewish, I'll put on tefillin for 2 minutes every day. Just put it on and put it off. And today will be the first day that I'm breaking that commitment. When he finishes to tell me the story, a regional director arrives with the tefillin. I take off my kippah and I give it to the kid to put on. And as he's putting on tefillin, Rachel Mevakai start crying. And I look at our shaliach and I tell him, do you understand what just happened? A kid like you looked up to heaven and said, God, I'm making a commitment. I promise you. God said, you know, you're making a commitment? No problem. I'll cancel flights. I'll make baby sleep. I'll make you make every decision possible that I would never make before to make sure that this kid who made the commitment gets his tefillin. Look back there, everybody. We don't have Beit HaMikdash. You know why we don't have Beit HaMikdash? Because we just don't care. How many of us cried today genuinely because we didn't have Beit HaMikdash? I didn't. I didn't cry enough. But it's not about me. If you are able to stop for a second and think what Am Yisrael needs now, the streets of Israel are burning. There's diversity. There's fight. Israel is the first time in the history of the modern state that the tension among us is screaming. And why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu send you on Mach this year? Why? You need to ask yourself, why this summer? Because I am convinced that if you're here this summer, each and every one of you has the power to change that, to stop the direction we're going. And it all is because we don't have Beit HaMikdash. Everything's coming from there. Everything happened on Tisha B'Av. Don't start big, start small. And I'm going to do what I did just with 2 buses. Think on your bus now, this moment. Get off your phone if you're on your phone. Think for a moment. If there's somebody on your bus that you don't like, if there's somebody on the bus that you have a harsh feeling toward, and think what positive thing do you have about him, and go over to him tomorrow before your free weekend and tell him the positive thing, that one thing you like about him. Don't think big, think small. Before Shabbat, call home, talk to your siblings, talk to your parents. Bring love and unity among us. The land of Israel is crying out for it. We really, really want to see an end. And we want to see Beit HaMikdash.